360. 132 pages packed with news, reviews and previews, exclusive developer interviews, fully mapped games, cheats and tips, plus the 360 Gamer Online disc with all the latest games footage. 360 Gamer, the UK's leading magazine for the Xbox 360. More value, more often. Available at WH Smith, HMV and all good news agents.
Neo Magazine, the UK's only magazine for Japanese, Korean, Hong Kong anime, film and manga. All the best DVDs, games and books reviewed every issue. Plus exclusive interviews, features and competitions. Join the UK's biggest anime and manga forum at neomag.co.uk. Neo Magazine, available at WH Smith, HMV and all good news agents. Or subscribe at www.neomag.co.uk.
You're watching Rapture TV on channel 193.
Hello, I'm Randy Fuller in for Catherine Fox, and you're watching Cybernet. Get ready for some party animals. Visit a plucky pinata, destroy a dangerous mob, and become a one-man army. It's stunning. It's Cybernet. Let's stampede into this week's episode with a visit to a very special farm. In the new computer-animated smash, Barnyard, a feisty pack of animals are creating havoc while living the good life. And now you can jump into the fun with a new game conversion out now for the PC, GameCube, and PlayStation 2.
Can you keep it quiet back there, woman? I'm watching the TV.
In this third-person adventure, you'll control a cow that does much more than simply stand around and eat grass. You begin by first choosing a type of cow you'd like to play as. All the cows have udders, though, so don't let that fool you. Then you're off to roam the fully interactive environment, protect the farm from coyote invaders, and prove you're the world's biggest party animal. Rather than adhere to a strictly linear style, the developers have wisely incorporated an open, free-roaming type of play. This gives you plenty of time to check out the sights by cruising around on a bicycle. That's right, if you ever wanted to see a cow ride on a bike, now's your chance. Then when you're ready, you can select various missions like collecting coins or squirting milk at targets. The objectives are fairly basic, but all are enjoyable and humorous. If you'd like to bake an apple pie, all you need to do is gather the right food ingredients and give them to a super chef who happens to be a pig. Probably our favorite mission, though, is taunting the local mailman. There are also a slew of mini-games that can be unlocked as you progress. These will test your dexterity and hand-eye coordination. Along the way, you can play pool, drive a car, hit a golf ball, corral some chickens, or play whack-a-mole. But of course, nothing beats the chicken flying game where you have to direct airborne poultry through a series of floating rings. Although Barnyard lacks the originality of other high-caliber movie-licensed games, it's well executed and accessible. The visuals are above average and the controls are responsive, although on occasion a few mechanical mishaps do crop up. Plus, older gamers will find the challenges far too easy and one-dimensional. Barnyard is definitely geared toward kids, and it's not too tricky, but fans of this family-friendly film will enjoy visiting this boisterous bunch of party animals. Are you getting bored of the same old characters in LEGO Star Wars 2, the original trilogy for the PlayStation 2? Well, we've got a cheat that should add a little variety to your faraway galaxy adventure. Go to the Mos Eisley Cantina and enter the following code: HLP 2 and 1. Congratulations, you've just unlocked the Bounty Hunter Boba Fett. With him, you just have to be careful where you point that jetpack. May the Force be with you. Three years ago, the role-playing adventure Disgaea was a big hit with gamers. Now the series is back, this time promising more cunning carnage in cursed memories for the PlayStation 2. In this strategy RPG, you assume the role of Adele, the only remaining human in a town that has become infested with sinister monsters. When you discover Overlord Xenon's plot to curse the world, you team up with a gun-wielding princess to defeat the Overlord and restore peace to the land. If you're familiar with the original Disgaea, this sequel is very similar. Your missions remain the same. Simply complete a series of turn-based battles. You can create your own force of characters from over 200 classes. They can all be upgraded with better abilities and fighting skills, as well as more powerful swords and guns. The battle system mostly remains the same as the original, with each encounter occurring on a grid-based map. You can place your team of characters over geo panels, which gives you and your party a plethora of enhancements and effects, such as invincibility or the ability to cast spells. These panels are controlled by geo symbols, which will cause the panel to lose its power if destroyed. One of the best new additions to the battle system is the introduction of geo monsters, which hide under geo panels on levels. These pesky creatures can affect the outcome of battles by changing the geo symbols randomly. This definitely will keep you on your toes, especially in complicated missions. While this addition is great, the poor camera remains a lingering issue. Graphically, this title retains the 2D style of the original, while the characters and animations have a bit more polish. Casual gamers might find Disgaea 2 a bit repetitive, but fans of the series will be pleased with the incredible depth of gameplay. With hundreds of characters to discover, Cursed Memories is a worthy successor. Okay, let's roll out Cybernet's Top 10 Xbox 360 games chart. At 10, hit the ice with the most elite hockey players in the world in the hard-hitting and chaotic NHL 07. Board a mysterious alien craft and use your supernatural powers to destroy dangerous creatures in Prey at 9. Team up with your friends to stop hordes of crazed monsters trying to destroy you in Enchanted Arms, sliding into 8. Powering in at 7, it's a brutal collection of bone-crushing hits and lightning-fast moves courtesy of Madden NFL 07. Cruise beautiful Hawaiian Islands at your leisure or burn up the highways at super-fast speeds in Test Drive Unlimited at 6. Take some intergalactic heroes on a wacky journey of fun with LEGO Star Wars 2, the original trilogy, blasting in at 5. At 4, navigate through a shopping mall crawling with undead crazies in the chilling zombie fest, Dead Rising. Join up with a rough gang and battle for neighborhood dominance with Saints Row exploding into the 3 spot. Go deep into a world of espionage and guerrilla warfare with the breathtaking adventure Just Cause at 2. But it's the high-flying, corner-kicking action of FIFA 07 that checks in as our 360 number 1. Up next, we have a sneak peek at a hilarious venture into a very remarkable world. Things are about to get wild, so prepare yourself for some wacky hijinks in the land of Viva Pinata, arriving soon on the Xbox 360. In this simulation, you'll have control over a world of walking and talking piñatas. That's right, piñatas. You'll construct sprawling live environments for your piñatas to thrive, as well as customize each crazy critter with a variety of outrageous costumes and accessories. Over time, you must keep your piñatas happy by having them mingle with fellow piñatas, start families, and enriching their community, often with bizarre results. You'll also have the option to interact with piñatas around the world on Xbox Live, where you can compete in challenges and trade items. We've heard Viva Pinata could be one of the most unusual titles for Xbox 360, so stay tuned for our full review. Lace up your sneakers and get ready to take it to the hoop, because we're set to tip off with the latest basketball title from the developers at 2K Sports. Since its release, the NBA 2K series has been a major success. Will the winning streak continue? Let's find out as 2K7 goes for the three-pointer on the Xbox 360 and PS2. The first thing you notice once you take to the court is the improvements made to the ISO motion system. Introduced last year, it combines all your jukes and spins into the left thumbstick, making ball handling and passing extremely fluid. This time around, you can use your skills down low near the basket with authentic moves like quick spins, hooks, and layups. The right thumbstick works as the new Shot Stick Pro. Depending on how you manipulate the stick, you can pull off a jump shot, a fadeaway, a turnaround, or even a slam dunk. Although definitely challenging, once you master the system, you'll be able to pull off shots with incredible finesse and control. The Association franchise mode has been deepened as well, allowing you to negotiate trades and arrange weekly training sessions. Better yet is the 24/7 mode, which takes you through a fully developed story from the streets all the way to the NBA. You'll face numerous challenges like battling Shaquille O'Neal in a free throw contest or one-on-one games with other NBA superstars. Everything here looks and feels very authentic, especially on the 360. Players look ultra-realistic with visible sweat and fatigue, and the playing styles of stars like LeBron James and Vince Carter have been painstakingly captured. The crowds in arenas are also breathtaking. The only real drawback is a cluttered menu interface that can be tough to navigate. With superior control and graphics, numerous deep game modes, and a newly improved online play system that supports full leagues and tournaments, NBA 2K7 remains at the top of the basketball heap. If you're looking for the best new NBA title on the market, this one is a slam dunk. Coming up, we return to ancient Rome, preview some gunslinging action, and start a revolution.
Let's go for it.
Games, cheats and tips, plus the 360 Gamer online disc with all the latest games footage. 360 Gamer, the UK's leading magazine for the Xbox 360. More value, more often. Available at WH Smith, HMV and all good news agents.
Neo Magazine, the UK's only magazine for Japanese, Korean, Hong Kong anime, film and manga. All the best DVDs, games and books reviewed every issue. Plus exclusive interviews, features and competitions. Join the UK's biggest anime and manga forum at neomag.co.uk. Neo Magazine, available at WH Smith, HMV and all good news agents. Or subscribe at www.neomag.co.uk.
Dive into our second half with one of the most anticipated adventure titles of the year. Prepare to travel to a beautiful tropical island and meet a secret agent with some big plans. If you've ever wanted to lead an entire country into revolution, here's your chance with Just Cause on the PC, Xbox 360, and PS2. In this free-roaming action title, you'll play as Rico Rodriguez, a CIA agent charged with a unique task. You'll travel to San Espirito, a tropical paradise decimated by war and run by an evil dictator. It's up to you to ally with rebel forces and lead the island's masses into revolt. Luckily, you'll have a vast array of weapons and vehicles to help you achieve victory. Your quest to overturn the local government will take place over 21 story-based missions. You'll have to accomplish tasks such as destroying drug fields, stealing valuable cargo, and assassinating rival dictators. You'll also have the option of completing various side quests, which include races, package deliveries, and liberating cities. The best aspect of this game is the sheer freedom to explore. If you don't feel like completing a mission, there are over 250,000 acres to navigate, with 89 different vehicles to cruise in. When you do decide to do your dirty work, there are countless options for accomplishing your daring deeds, most of which involve heavy gunfire and any number of death-defying stunts. As for presentation, this title is hit or miss. The shimmering environments look positively stunning, but the visuals are marred by pop-up problems and serious clipping issues. The sound, however, is very good, with a catchy Latin soundtrack that never grows tiresome. Ultimately, Just Cause is a good game that could have been great with a bit more polish. While the story mode goes by too quickly, the gameplay itself is irresistibly entertaining. For action fans, this explosive island adventure is definitely worth the trip. Are you having trouble getting ahead of the pack in NASCAR 07 for the Xbox? Well, we've got a cheat that should help give your career a little boost. Start a new career and enter your first name as All Bow and your last name as To Me. That's capital A-L-L, capital B-O-W, space, capital T-O, capital M, and E. Congratulations, you've just obtained 10 million fans. Now you're sure to be the hottest racer on the track. Stay tuned for more helpful cheats. Hang on tight because we've got some amazing preview footage of a stunning new action game coming soon to the PC, Xbox 360, and PlayStation 3. If you've ever wanted to become part of a blockbuster action movie, you're about to get your chance in the upcoming Stranglehold. This third-person game was developed with the participation of acclaimed director John Woo. You'll step into the shoes of Inspector Tequila, who's played in all Woo films by the one and only Chow Yun-fat. It'll be non-stop combat and daring attacks as you try to destroy a dangerous Russian mob. The main attraction here will be John Woo's trademark cinematic action sequences, including acrobatic gunplay and slow-motion effects. A special physics engine will also create incredible interactivity and destruction. All of John Woo's films are thrilling, so we're hoping that Stranglehold will feature the same high-caliber intensity. From these early images, it looks like the game already has all the right elements, and we can't wait to play it. Stay tuned for our full gun-blasting review. Our game of the week is the follow-up to one of last year's most highly acclaimed racing games. If high-octane, reckless speed is your cup of tea, then buckle up and prepare for FlatOut 2 on the PC, Xbox, and PS2. This title expertly combines the elements of crashing and racing with an advanced physics engine, resulting in some of the most impressive and realistic collisions anywhere. Similar to the fantastic Burnout series, races here can quickly turn into all-out road battles as competitors run each other off the road while vying for the lead. This time around, you'll be pitted against a group of 7 other competitors, all hungry for victory. Working your way up through the ranks against your opponents, you'll have to watch every curve in the road. If you knock another racer off the track, they'll come back for you with a vengeance. These grudges add a whole new dimension to the competition. The fast-paced action will take you across tracks that venture through cities, forests, fields, canals, and more. One minute you may be balancing on the edge of a rocky ravine, and the next you'll be crashing along rooftops and through back alleys. In addition to the standard racing cups, there are also a number of demolition derby courses you can compete on. Here the rules are simple. The last car standing wins. Returning from the first installment are the stunt mini-games, which now have even more options. In each one, you simply crash your car into a barrier at high speed, hurling the driver through the air at a variety of targets that duplicate sports like baseball, basketball, and even bowling. These innovative features are made even more worthwhile by the improved handling mechanics. Plus, all the problems in the first title have been cleared up, and the graphics are sharper than ever, resulting in one of the prettiest racers on the market. All this, plus some great multiplayer and online modes, make FlatOut 2 our game of the week. After an 8-year absence, the popular Caesar simulation series has returned. Prepare yourself for even more ancient Roman construction in the triumphant 4th edition for the PC. In this city-building simulation, you assume the role of a governor in a newly established Roman province. You must develop your land, taking it from farming fields all the way to sprawling cityscapes. It's your goal to effectively build communities, rise through political rankings, and eventually become Caesar yourself. There are over 100 unique buildings to construct, from simple farmhouses to towering coliseums. You also must build effective roadways for your citizens to use when traveling for goods and services. Keeping each social class satisfied becomes a major challenge, since a majority of your revenue comes from taxing your citizens. As you rise up the political ladder, you'll have other responsibilities, such as developing cities in outer regions of the Roman Empire, such as Spain, Asia, and Egypt. Also, you must develop effective land and sea trade routes to deliver materials, money, and crops directly to Rome. If you fail to meet demands, your political ranking will plummet sharply, which could lead to your eventual ousting. Even if you create a powerful working city, you still must either construct walls or form a mini army to protect it from rogues who will burn your buildings if you're not careful. If you're looking for more challenges, you can take your management skills online to compete against players around the world by building the highest revenue generating city. Unfortunately, there isn't a 2-player cooperative online option. Graphically, the biggest and best enhancement here is the new shift to 3D environments, which adds a striking visual depth that was lacking in previous editions. Also, the newly speaking townfolk are a nice touch. While there are quite a few lengthy load times, there are loads of scenarios and campaigns that should keep would-be Roman rulers coming back for more. Just watch out for fires. And now that we've created a Roman Empire, it's time for us to go. Cybernet promises to be back soon, though, with even more great game coverage. Don't forget to keep in touch via email. So until next time, here are more royal images from Kingdom Hearts 2, compliments of Cybernet.
Next moment. Hurst. Hold the target here, but too much on it.
A little bit of pressure on the opponent, and Gray not getting away. So it should be fair sailing now for the big fella from Warwick.
140.
Impressive stuff. It's been, well, you can say that the builder from Dublin has had a demolition job done on him by Andy Smith. So still fighting away, Garrett Gray.
But Smith ominously turning in the best darts of the tournament for him. Second 180. It's a good leg. He's only had 9 darts.